shuts every one of them down. That's a full team kill.
He's looking for third. He's gonna get it.
Not the kill, and Vastek's gonna find another. He finds that shot. He finds two.
He's still alive. Can he go in?
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna go bar down and give Saints the lead again.
Hello, Saints fans. Welcome back on this beautiful Sunday for some NACE Starleague Valorant playoff action. We have St. Clair versus California Southern University of Long Beach.
State University.
State University. There we go. We got Daniel Jobin and John Zwiedema. How you feeling today, John?
Feeling pretty good. They're in round number 3 here. They won that first one you saw on stream yesterday. University of Toronto did forfeit the second one, so we are going to be going into round number 3 here. If they win, they will be going on to the Sweet 16, so really feeling pretty good about this one.
Yes.
And for context too, California State hasn't played any games in the playoffs. I believe both games were actually forfeits. So I mean, it feels good for St. Clair to at least get a game under their belt going into round number 3, and it makes things okay. So they had a bye action in the first round, they had a forfeit in the second one, but it's very interesting because it means that they haven't actually played competition in quite a while.
Yeah, and for St. Clair, like you said, getting that one playoff game under your belt, definitely huge. We did know California State, I think they did have a pretty decent record, so this should be a pretty even matchup, all things considered. Especially St. Clair, they've only played 2 or 3 matches total themselves. Getting the playoff experience definitely will help, but not really having too much intel on California State, so not really sure what they're going to come out with, but they got to be ready for anything because playoff action, it's going to be hot and heavy.
Yeah, it definitely will be. We have the maps as well here for this series. It is going to be first on Ascent, second is going to be Haven, and third is going to be Breeze. So it should be interesting here. I really do like St. Clair on Ascent. I feel like they play it really, really well. I think their Haven looks good too. That was their choice.
Yes.
The other team, California State, did end up picking map 1 and 3. So it should be interesting to see. I feel like they would really optimally like a 2-0 here because we were talking to the assistant coach, Jackson, and he was saying that they don't like Breeze too much. So I think you want to try and win this out 2-0 before you even have to get towards the map 3.
Yeah, I know a lot of Valorant players that aren't necessarily the biggest fans of Breeze, so not the biggest shocker in the world. Definitely want to try and come out 2-0 because Breeze, it's still a really good map and it has its good qualities, but it plays extremely different to all of the base maps from the game. So we haven't really seen St. Clair get tested or really play Breeze like the last couple weeks, I think, unless they maybe played in AVGL or something. But so definitely they would be a little more unfamiliar with it. So you want to try to get that 2-0. You don't want to leave anything to game 3.
I like Breeze too because it's more of a difficult map to control, right? I feel like it's a lot more volatile, and especially on site, like A is just such an open site and B is pretty open as well. So like compared to a lot of the other maps, you have to try and set yourself up for success a lot of times on Breeze. Compared to maps like Ascent and Haven, which are very much defined by like once you get control of site, you have a lot of stuff to work around with on the actual site compared to Ascent, where you have so many angles that people can come Breeze, sorry. You have so many angles that you can come through that it makes things so difficult for those post-plant scenarios. And I think St. Clair, again, you want to try and get this 2-0. You don't want to go towards that map 3 that California State has chosen.
Yeah, Breeze, you need a lot more utility lineups and a lot more smart place utility because the sites are so much bigger. So St. Clair, they do an excellent job of when they do get site control, they're able to play those short corners and find picks. And that's one thing I'm definitely looking from the first 2 games. We've seen Casper just popping off on Chamber the last 2 matches. So I'm looking for him to hold down that mid on Ascent or maybe play some catwalk control. And St. Clair just got to, if they play like they did yesterday, they'll have a very good chance to win.
Definitely agree with that one. So we will be hopping in the game here sometime very soon. Should be interesting to see what Agent Select looks like here. I really do want to see. I think for me, the last couple of weeks, we have seen such good Chamber out of Casper. I want to see him back on that Agent. I think he does so well, not only with just the op, which is super important for that character, but on the Deagle as well. He does very well in those save rounds where St. Clair, you want to get as many kills as possible in those eco rounds, try and cripple the other team's economy, and he does a really good job finding picks in those rounds so that you end up forcing the other team onto light shields or onto like an SMG instead of a gun on the next buy round. Yeah,
and anyone that's played against the dominant Chamber, as soon as he gets those first couple picks and you see that first blood dropping every round, everyone and their mother is scared to peek any long angle. Whether they know he has the op, the headhunter, or the tour de force, you can see the fear start to creep in, and naturally so because it's the ability for him to get that pick and use the rendezvous and just get out of dodge, it's so strong. Like, it's almost broken to a point, like, because The jet dash is one thing where you can elite, you have to dash one direction. The teleport, you can set yourself up in another position to shoot someone immediately upon the first shot. So it's just such a strong character. We've seen such a good job out of Casper. Looking for more of that today. I think he'll definitely be the biggest influence if he plays well again.
Yeah, definitely. The rest of members of St. Clair are going to try and step up here, find themselves. Ascent is going to be the first map. Should be very interesting to see what their playstyle goes for. I think for St. Clair, obviously we've seen them produce really, really well on Ascent so far this season, having the op through mid. I think specifically they've been able to hold mid really, really well. I feel like watching some of their games, we haven't had too many of them, unfortunately, because there was, a couple of forfeits both ways, and we've got I think, 3 forfeits in 3 games that they've played so far.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50
Starleague
split of actually playing.
Not too much context to go off of, unfortunately, but the Ascent games that we have seen out of them have looked really clean. So hopefully they can't transition that into this one, because you want to try and go far in the NACE Starleague, right? It did start pretty late. It's interesting too, because it was such a short season. There's so many teams where the records, it's hard to say the records define the teams and how skilled they are and how good they are. So I feel like every single game is going to be very interesting, because you don't actually know the skill of your opponent going into it, despite the fact that maybe, yes, they were 2-2 in the regular season. I think St. Clair is a lot better than that 2-2 record might show.
Yeah, they definitely showed it, whether it's the pop-off moments or we've seen some really good team play. We've seen the assist numbers be significantly higher for all of St. Clair. So we're seeing a lot more utility and a lot more team fighting get involved. And looks like we might have a mirror match on the center. It looks like we will, actually. So it'll be Jet, Chamber, KO, Omen, and Sova for both sides. It'll be Blossom, Hybrid, VCAN, Casper, Wombat for the Saints, and Tang, Rect, Siege, Mark, and Crust for the side of US or UCS.
Interesting that we have a mirror matchup here. Both teams, a lot of teams over the last couple of weeks have indexed really far into this KO, right? I think KO, such a strong character, and people, I feel like, really underutilized it. He was kind of overshadowed a lot of times by some of the other initiators, but definitely seen an uptick, especially for St. Clair. We've seen Blossom on the KO a lot more. He's really been, and he's someone I want to talk about too, because he's really showed up here this season. These games, he's really defined. There's so many times where I feel like it's either, especially in fall semester, it was either Casper pops off or St. Clair just ends up, going down pretty significantly. But we've seen the evolution of Blossom throughout these last couple of weeks, and it has been so good for St. Clair that you have someone else that you can rely on to find those key frags and to clutch up the rounds when you really need it.
And someone that has a pretty deep agent pool, all things considered. We saw he was popping off on the Rays with those blast packs, but Bind, not a map that gets picked super often, so not going to see a whole lot of Rays action necessarily. Switches to the Sky, every flash. Oh, it was perfect. Last game, he had 3 or 4 flashes where 4 or 5 people actually got hit by the bird flash. And now onto the KO. KO is one of the stronger characters in the game. Don't get it twisted. This guy's kit is so deep and so versatile. You can shut down anything. Wombat going to go for the early pick. We'll get tagged up by the Aerodrome, but a little bit of information gathering, and both teams. Casper going to be walking down mid here. Knows there's a couple. Will unfortunately not hit the shot. Will rendezvous out of there, so loses some health for his trouble. But Blossom going to try to hold tree here. California looks like they are going to make a push, so St. Clair going to have to get ready.
Hybrid finds one there. Wombat going to find another as well. Siege going to finally trade out Wombat there, but 2 down for the side of St. Clair. Oh, no, they actually have only 1 down.
Yeah,
The Chamber survived. Casper still somehow alive here. Rect is on site. Casper wants to peek it. Not going to do with the Frenzy. Going to pop up for VCAN here. Casper going to find one on site. Going to try and peek the other, but Siege going to be able to get VCAN before he can. Now it's a 2v1 scenario, but both members of St. Clair, either half HP or, in Chamber's case, very, very low HP.
Yeah, Siege is going to get hit by the slow, so they are going to get some information there. They probably figured he was going to go to B and rotate and try to get plant, but they got the info they needed, so they know the plant will most likely come down. Pretty decent HP for the side of St. Clair, especially considering Siege not full health as well. They do have a little bit of utility on the side for California. Suppress is going to come up for Blossom, so trying to get some intel. He will find out that he is in the radius, so they do have a general idea of where he is. Now they know where he is exactly. Blossom trying to peek through market. They're going to try to get a split push here. Casper will get eyes on, will get taken out by the Sheriff. Siege has 3. Going to get the flash ready. Will throw it the other way. Blossom going to swing. Unfortunately, the flash will not work. Blossom gets the kill, and St. Clair takes first pistol.
Yeah, the one good thing there, the saving grace for St. Clair, was the fact that Blossom did have more HP than just 1 shot. So he could make that peek through mid there and was able to stay alive while doing it. St. Clair going to take that round. Surprisingly, there was 4 kills over for California, which was really good, because I thought after the collapse there on Catwalk, they really weren't going to have a chance to take that round, but Siege gets 3 kills and makes it. It's Siege, right? Is that what we're going to go with?
Yeah, I'm going to, or Sedge.
Sedge?
KO.
KO, okay, my KO I think might work a little bit better, but
or
regardless,
X. Call him X.
I think X is. I like X.
Call him
All right,
X.
we'll go with X.
X.
That's way cooler. So we'll go with X. But X that round, 3 kills, looked really, really good. Is going to get the Sheriff as well on this save round for the side of California.
Yeah, gonna be a little bit of a slow A push. Wombat gonna try to get those Marshall shots early. Will most likely get tagged up by the dart here. Actually, we'll get the headshot on Mark though. So great job for Casper to recommit to the peak. Maybe they didn't think he'd go back twice, but Vcan bumping shoulders with X will cross him up in mid and we'll get the headshot. So St. Clair 2 down early in the round. Pretty good. Spike is down mid. That is a very tough spot for the Spike. Casper will punish Tang walking down catwalk. 5v2. Spike is down in a very precarious position and St. Clair has full control of it right now.
Getting a classic, dangerous duo, but only one person remaining here for California. Do we have a Sova on the other side? Waiting for someone to pop out here. VK gonna challenge and Spawn has the knife out there. No, he's gonna get it back and he's gonna find the headshot. Will be able to save the Spectre here, but Cross will be walking towards him, but no. Gonna be taken out by Blossom and St. Clair with a flawless round number 2.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Nice, easy pistol round win. Casper, once again, just controlling the engagements early on, getting those 2 early kills, and getting that kill to get Spike down mid immediately, that's huge. Because if you kill a couple people, they're still able to take the Spike and rotate, but you basically just shut off all the rotations and you're forcing a team fight mid, and when you have slight weapon advantage and you have health advantage, that's going to go your way more times than not for St. Clair, and easily showed it there round 2. Full rifle, full buy going to come through for California, so definitely going to try to get this one back on the bonus. A little bit of a half coming through for St. Clair. They know that it's a bonus round, so going to be a full push B for California this time possibly. So maybe they're going to commit with these rifles and try to make some noise.
Very valuable there that VK was also able to keep his Spectre for this bonus round. They're going to push in through B here. Will touch that switch. Blossom and VK going to get a pair of kills each, though. That's going to stop this attack in its tracks. Blossom trying to walk away through the smoke, but not going to be able to do that. Mark is going to find that kill. Now 4-3 here, but looks like California has been stopped on this push. They're going to force the bomber back. Omen has that one. They aren't going to take out from B main here. Hybrid going to sneak up. Oh, going to come through. We'll see if he tries to push through the smoke.
Someone's going to do it. They have to
try it.
Ooh, V can get a watch mid just in case. Hybrid's still sitting here. There's 2 just there. St. Clair knows there's most likely one behind the smoke, whether in the left corner in the short or on the right side long. So Hybrid is going to send the recon dart. Excellent job with the recon dart. So they are going to address. He will get tags up. Will get the kill as well. So 2 phenomenal recon darts from Hybrid, resulting in 3 kills, I think, for St. Clair so far.
2 still remaining here with guns for the side of California. There is Casper here now. Has a Vandal in hand. As well as Hybrid with the Spectre on site. They're going to push through here. Mark going to get spotted out. Not going to get tagged up, though. Cross. Going to try and push forward here. Oh, he's going to be able to rendezvous out, though. Going to save himself here. Still 2v3 scenario. There's one still on A site here. One has not rotated to the side of St. Clair. Casper going to find Crust, though. Just going to be Mark left. Going to get peeked here. And Casper going to find another kill. And St. Clair going to win on a bonus round with 3 people remaining.
Yeah, Casper just closed up shop in the market the last half of that round. Controlling market basically gives you mid control and site control as long as you play it well. And with only 2 players for California, Casper pretty much had free mid control, able to just hold that cross on site. And beautiful job of not giving himself away too early, using the rendezvous when he did almost whiff that one gunfight to get back to safety into market, able to keep St. Clair up. And now they have full rifles and full armor and going to be a bunch of sheriffs for the side of California.
Yeah, when you lose that bonus round, that really hurts your econ. Because now St. Clair has full weaponry available. They're going to be able to buy as well next time they lose. They can buy 2 rounds in a row, essentially, while the side of California State has to save here. And the next round, most likely, as well. So, St. Clair looking to try and find an advantage here. A couple of sheriffs over California, see if they can get any headshots out of those. See if they can at least find a kill back on the save round. Blossom waiting in mid here. Gonna have the crossfire with VCan. VCan gonna spot one out. VCan gonna find one. Blossom gonna find another. And now it's a 5v3 scenario here.
Absolute perfect crossfire mid by the Saints. Able to get both for it as well. The crossfire doing its job perfectly. Blossom is going to swing again. Low HP. Will get one tap by the Sheriff by X. He will recover the Vandal. So a little bit bright spot for California. They are going to try to get some A pressure here. Flashes and suppresses going through. Rex sitting back with the Sheriff. VCan will find when Casper picks up X. Rex will trade out Casper. Maybe try to recover a gun. Won't be able to. Couple of Sheriffs shot whiffed. Wombat will clean him up. St. Clair takes a 4-0 lead and not too many guns lost. So pretty solid round.
Yeah, definitely good for them. And they obviously have the econ to buy some more guns back for themselves. It will be a buy round here for the side of California. They really need to find this buy round at super important, because if they lose this, they'll have to save yet again. And St. Clair with already a 4-round lead, super important. Casper going to be going towards the Optus round as well. Has the tour de force in pocket. So St. Clair looking really good on econ here. Really good
hybrid. Oof.
Yeah, really good round so far to start off. You know, I know not really any kind of answer for California. Every time they keep pushing into site, they get stifled, and then they just slow push back into that same site. It really hasn't worked for them so far this game.
Yeah, they're able to get 1 or 2 kills, kind of even without utility Wombat, maybe just not ready. Wrecked with a good crouch headshot. They're going to take him out early, so maybe that's what California was looking for. Get one of the Saints down early without committing too much to one gunfight. They didn't really need to burn any resources, so now maybe try to get some rotation. Casper will, however, find him, so maybe rotating a little bit too long, and Casper was still holding that A site, so maybe caught him off guard. Recon Dart will get a couple tags for St. Clair, so Ecan gonna walk down mid. The Omen smoke separating him and a bunch of California members, so he'll have to be very ready or have someone come hold the cross, but doesn't look like he has anyone available to help, so this might be dangerous for Vcan. He knows there's a couple. Will find 1 and 2 headshots, and he will flash into market out of there. Will he set up for a third? Tang might have been onto the flash. It makes a little bit of a noise. Vcan will see him and headshot wallbang. Finds 3. Vcan absolutely locking down mid-market right now. California with no answer. Now Mark gonna send the paranoia and gonna try to get the blind. Will challenge Vcan, will eventually pick him up, but what a hold by Vcan to stun California's push.
Absolutely locked down market there. No way to do anything. TP into the smoke here and Spawn getting spotted out by the suppression though. They know he sat in that spawn. Getting it shot in the back. He has no clue where these players are. He's just trying to find the opera. Casper not gonna be able to land the shot. Blossom gonna be able to do it for him. That is going to be St. Clair taking us to 5-0 in this defense for them.
Yeah, just looking so good right now. Even when they did lose that first gunfight, Casper was able to relax, recover, go to the other site, get that trade back, and just basically shut down California once again. Vcan, just excellent job. St. Clair has been dominating that market. Market is such a strong position for B. I know I mentioned it once or twice already, but if you have market control and mid control, and Vcan was able to control mid with 1 player versus 3. If you're California, you have to use some kind of utility, like you have to clear mid. They kind of walked in there. The smoke is great because you won't get shot, but you haven't actually cleared anything. So if you're not going to check both corners, you got to use some utility and space it out. But Bladestorm will come online, so maybe they're going to look to try to get some picks back. Double kill will come through for St. Clair. 2 different members picking up 2 kills simultaneously. So now, wrecked with the Bladestorm. There is the Omen ultimate online, but not a lot of utility to play with if you're California.
And now another 2 kills over to St. Clair quickly in these rounds. Omen TP was spotted by that drone. Bladestorm active here for Rex. Can he find this kill? No, Hybrid gonna take him down with the Vandal. Wombat gonna find Mark as well. It's just gonna be 1 left. Casper gonna clean it up, and St. Clair gonna go up to 6-0. Flawless round for them. Flawless game so far for them as well. And St. Clair, they are a force to stop here in the NACE Starleague playoffs.
Yeah, this has been an absolutely amazing team effort so far. The utility, we've seen so many good recon darts, suppressions, and then obviously Casper just hitting every shot. Look at the eco of St. Clair. They have so much
money everywhere.
They have so much money right now. If they're able to stop this buy of California with full rifles, full armor, this is going to be huge for St. Clair. Because they, with a couple ultimates in their pocket as well, they might be able to snowball this game to 8-9-0 in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have to worry about a gun round for quite a while. Looks like it's going to be a full B push here. They are going to commit to just shoving everybody in. Grenade going to slow them down for a second there and mark it. They are going to be looking on site pretty quickly here. So good execution on this rush play by California. They're going to get the plant down. Now bomb. It's going to be the target for St. Clair. Ult's going to be popped here by Blossom. He's going to try and walk forward with it. One is going to be holding market. Good smoke there by Omen. Going to block off 2 members. Shock Dart going to come through. Will it catch anyone there? No, St. Clair going to have to push on the site real quick.
Yeah, Bladestorm did get popped for St. Clair's also. A couple ultimates. Wreck will pick up Blossom, so the ultimate may be online. Casper will find Tang. Wombat will get shut off on the Bladestorm in California. Excellent job paying post-plant, getting 4 easy kills on St. Clair and only dropping 1 rifle in the process.
A shred of hope now for California State. They're finally able to claim one there. Didn't have to use too many of their ultimates either. It actually was a pretty good round for them. They didn't end up using, I believe it was just the KO and the Omen ult in that one. So now, St. Clair are going to have to go for the buy. Obviously, they have enough money. Not have to worry too much about their econ just yet, but they are going to have to worry a little because they were kind of wiping the floor with California State. But that round, St. Clair, I feel like really just rushed that defuse. They were expecting to just be able to shut down the site, but really good job by California knowing where they were going to be. And 2 players on the other side of that smoke really did hurt them because they weren't expecting that kind of a flank coming through. Yeah,
and that was a really good wrinkle of California to actually 5 commit a push with every piece of utility they have. St. Clair definitely not ready for it. They hadn't been tested like that so far all game, so really good job of California to kind of outsmart St. Clair and catch them off guard. But Tour de Force is online for California now, so maybe going to try to either hold that flank or that long and try to create something on A. They are going to smoke off tree and most likely heaven momentarily. The blind will go through as well, so California, once again, they are going to commit 5 with this huge utility push, but Rack will get picked off immediately by Wombat. He will trade him out. Casper will find the headshot on Crust. Another flick onto Mark. Casper cleaning out heaven. Will get traded by the Tour de Force, but Hybrid will win out on Tang as well, so St. Clair, a lot of bodies drop, but they do get the winning end of it. Spike is down on back site now, and Oh, and X with a huge kill on Hybrid in Heaven. Will get blinded though, so 1v1 here. Vcan versus X. X does have to get the spike down. Vcan is wandering Heaven. Bad timing was checking tree. Vcan walks from Heaven. St. Clair 7-1.
Yeah, really unfortunate there. I think it would have been a lot easier 2v1 execution, but just as the Sova was walking out from Heaven, he pulled out his scan dart, and the KO saw the end of the scan dart there, so unfortunate timing there for Hybrid. But nonetheless, St. Clair still claiming the round. Everyone on St. Clair also up here. Positive KDs all around, and for the side of California, nobody quite at that marker yet. But another buy coming through here for California. So if they can find this round, I think it'll definitely help them a lot, especially in the econ. It is going to be, yes, it is going to be full buys here. Just a light shield for Rec, the only one who is not at that full buy potential. Obviously, everyone for St. Clair going to be full buying on this one. A couple ults available as well.
Yeah, Hunter's Fury online for California if they decide Casper. We're going to try to hold that front area. I think he has the pistol. He might have the Tour de Force. Tang will pick up Blossom as well on site, so great start for California. Once again, just getting those numbers down and taking out KO early in the round. Huge. No suppressors to deal with. Vcan will get the swing on X, so we'll get the pick. 4v4. St. Clair going to have, they just have one on B right now defending. It is going to be a pretty heavy A push, so they're going to need a rotation over there from Hybrid. Wombat will pick up Crust, so maybe able to delay the push even a little bit.
Oh.
Casper, unfortunately, puts the op shot between three members. Vcan will whiff at the beginning, but will actually get tags back. Will end up winning the exchange. Running away, unable to get the pick on Tang. Tang will run him down with the classic. Wombat, 30 HP in Heaven now. Gonna have to try to figure out. California, though, also very low HP. So once Hybrid gets here, and he is next to Wombat now, this could be a pretty good push for St. Clair. Shock Dart Woodgody will get killed from long. Tang picking out Wombat, finding his third. Wombat now in a 1v2. Doesn't know the player's in hell. Will actually get the headshot and will get turned on Tang with the 4K. California just barely holding on to the post plant.
They do end up fighting the round. Very, very important for them. St. Clair, definitely a lot of mistakes in that one. You could see especially that jump down onto sight from Casper into the waiting arms of three members from California. That is not how you want to use. That's not how you want to use the operator there. But California State going to claim around there. 4K actually for Tang as well. And I mean, even just Vcan running away as Tang pulls out the classic and he went for that reload. Definitely just a little bit of unfortunate moments there. But regardless, California finding 2 rounds here out of the last 3. So starting to make some kind of a comeback. They won't be able to get a full buy through here, though. They're still a little bit rough econ-wise.
Suppress gonna come through on Vcan. He will get the spray through the smoke headshot. Had a feeling Rec might have jumped up there and instantly puts the bullet to his dome and drops him. California now down a Jet with a 4v5. Couple people mid, couple on A. Casper gonna drop Tang 5v3, and now California is limited in their options. However, X will run down Vcan on site, so they might be able to get plant down here. Will find a kill mid as well, so evened out at 3v3 now, and they do have site control. Casper through the paranoia. Knew X was there, took the shot, drops him. Now he'll have to try to hold 3v2 and play this post plant. Casper still lurking in Heaven. He does have Blossom drop those suppresses if need be. The grenade will go out. Blossom gonna flash out. Those ones are probably in hell. We'll get traded out. A questionable decision maybe to jump down again by Blossom, but excellent shot by Casper. Wallbang headshot on Crest. Hybrid picks up Mark. Wow, what a round. St. Clair takes it 8-2.
I swear, Casper can't even see these players when he's shooting them. He just knows. It's just that game sense, you know? The radiant game sense, I swear. But St. Clair going to go up now 8-2. Trying to go into this half at 10-2. You don't want that 9-3 curse coming down on you. But regardless, St. Clair, pretty good round there. Wasn't full buys from the side of CSULB or CS. I definitely think here you have an interesting buy. So we have Wrecked. Most likely going to be looking for the orb so we can pick up the Bladestorm. The rest of California State going to be sort of mixed buy here. You have a Spectre with light armor, you have a Spectre with full armor. Mark going to be full buying, and also going to be a Vandal and full armor. So that'll be almost a full buy, essentially.
Yeah, I gotta see that. It's one of the pistols. KO Alt will come through for California State, so gonna have to try to make a push here. Hybrid gonna be walked down in sight. They are gonna do a heavy utility push once again. Hybrid will get the kill, but he will have to follow that up because the ultimate is online, so he could get revived. Wrecked, getting pieced up through the smoke, has the Bladestorm online, so trying to make something. Hybrid gets pinched. California State doing a great job of kind of flooding St. Clair on site here and taking control, and now they're going to lock them into market. The KO ult will actually prevail, and they will get the res through, so even though the trade comes through, they still have 4 players alive, and St. Clair, a little bit of work cut out for them here.
Bladestorm could be up here if they can find a kill. Wombat needs to just get one. Gonna try and push through sidewalk here, see if he can catch it on backside. No, he's not gonna be able to get the shots through. He's gonna find a head though. 36 HP, somehow still alive. Gonna look for the head, not gonna be able to find it. He's gonna get traded up by Crust. 2v2 now. Now a 3v1. And it's going to be just Casper with an AWP remaining. Looks like he is going to back off. Maybe just look for some exit frags here. But again, another rush on B site by the side of California State, and it ends up working out for them. They're going to be forced to come off the site, though. Casper, see if we can get any exit frags here. He's going to find one with the AWP. Looking for a second here onto the one walking on site. Somehow Omen was able to get by. He's going to find his second as well. Casper, there's one in spawn here. Is he going to peek it? No, he's just going to stay here. Maybe wait for one to walk by. We'll see. TP up actually is going to get by. So,
Smart.
yeah, he's going to be able to save that gun at least. And California State going to be able to claim a round back. Go 8-3 now. Just about halfway through this game.
Yeah, definitely what you wanted to see out of California State if they're trying to make this comeback. You let this game go to 9-3, 10-2, you drop pistol round, and it's pretty much GG, barring some kind of miraculous comeback. So, really strong out of them. They're having a lot of success with this 5-stack push when they use heavy utility, because as long as they win the first 1 or 2 gunfights, I mean, because St. Clair, when they control the engagements, when they win gunfights first, they just seem to swarm. Like, look at Casper and BCAN just popping off once again.
Let's play.
Tour de Force is online for both sides, actually.
Ooh.
So, we'll be seeing the Caspers maybe mid. No, Kang is actually going to be watching B here.
Hunter's
Wait
Fury's
to see
online
if anyone-
too.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Hunter's Furies this entire half so far. So both of them going to be having to use that. We'll see most likely on the plant or defuse. Smoke going to come out on A site here. They have 3 stack pushing. They have 2 holding towards B site. Casper going to have the op online here. Tour de Force waiting for someone to walk into that sight line.
So scary to walk into that crosshair, man. I just know Casper's sitting up there waiting for someone to walk into his arms. They are going to have pretty good A control right now. California State with a lot slower push this time. They're going to try to be a lot more measured. They are going to have Chamber playing the Tour de Force mid for any late rotations, and he might be able to get on to 1 or 2 of the Saints here if he holds this angle. So St. Clair just kind of playing the waiting game. California State are probably going to blitz them in 5 to 10 seconds, I would imagine, because 40 seconds left. I suspect the blinds will come through. Smokes will come through. They will push on to site, find a kill. Will get traded. Couple kills to the side of California State. Spike actually does go down, so unable to plant so far. Casper sitting in this Omen smoke, just hiding with the op. Wombat hiding as well. Bomb is getting planted. Hunter's Fury does come online to stop the plant, so great job by Hybrid of sitting back there. Unfortunate Omen teleport right into Casper's off crosshair. He will drop him. He is holding long still. St. Clair, the bomb isn't down yet, so St. Clair does have time advantage if they're able to just hold off and delay these picks.
Casper find one. Not going to be looking at the second though. Wreck going to be able to trade him out. Bomb's still not down. 10 seconds remaining. Shot going to come through for Wombat. Can he find the second? Yes, he will. Wombat going to be able to hold site, and St. Clair going to go up 9-3 on this defensive half. And they've been looking real good so far across the board.
Yeah, everything you want out of St. Clair, utility-wise, getting the pick, setting each other up, crossing each other up, getting trades, they've done virtually flawlessly. They've had 2 or 3 actual flawless rounds, but they're coming back to counter California State's like rush strategy there. They just played patient. They sat back. They didn't waste any utility early and let California pretty much have a free push on the site. They just kind of waited, made sure everything was good, and they're able to lock it down. So,
yeah, definitely really good for St. Clair. And I mean, the important thing was too, the fact that you were able to keep your econ throughout the entire game, right? After that bonus round win, they never had to go for a save round.
Yes.
Every important round they were able to win, and they always were able to have guns available. And I mean, even in that last round, the fact that so Casper put the rendezvous underneath heaven.
Yep.
And he kind of like, this means you trap yourself in sight, right? But he had enough faith that he was going to find some kills there, and it ended up working out for him. Was able to find 2, and now St. Clair up 9-3. Definitely their half. And definitely their game to lose, I feel. I mean, even the wins that California State are getting, they rushed B the same way twice. They were able to get 2 round wins that way. It did cost them all of their guns in both of those rounds. So I think there was just the Omen that led that second time. But realistically, right, you can't go for that full rush B strat. But the problem is, because St. Clair has people remaining, you can hold those exits. And it means that despite the fact that you may win the round, it's going to cost you a lot in terms of econ.
Yeah, and I personally think, especially unless gaining market and mid control for B is imperative, but I personally think A is a little bit easier to attack because you can go through tree, you can send someone back flank heaven, and you can go A. And just the way it widens up B, you're choked up pretty much until you're exactly on the site. A, you have a little bit of wiggle room before the plant spot, so A, I think, is usually a little bit better for attacking. Maybe California State's kind of onto that now. And maybe they're going to try to do something here. Pistol, going to try to 5-stack Wombat, going to peek. Rex will find BCAN, however. Blinds will come through. A bunch of utility getting used. 1 click for Hybrid. A couple kills going through. Both teams going to run at each other here. Hybrid with a double right click will find the kill. So 3v2 advantage early on for St. Clair. And going to be a long rotation for California State. Oh, St. Clair with their own rotation, actually. So kind of fooled them on A. Maybe go long and try to plant back on B now.
Casper did get spotted out, though. So they know one has rotated over. But they will be able to get on site here. Isn't going to run into the Sova, though. Cross, going to knife this wall, going to try and walk through. I think one's on site, though. Gonna pull out the pistol. Just wait. Oh, he has the drone. This could be dangerous for him. He walks up through. Oh, no! Casper misses the shot. He finds the head on the second one, though. Casper almost whiffed on that one. Will be able to escape over to the side. Wantang knows he's over there, though. Gonna go for the jumping right click. Gonna find it. On a Casper, gonna be able to upgrade the weapon. Looking for Blossom here. Blossom at half HP. He's gonna be one tap hybrid. Going to be the important one in this scenario.
Yeah, and Tang did get spotted up by the dart, so they know where he pretty much is. They got to make sure they just don't throw this round now. We'll get the flash out. Tang will try to find something when he's blind. St. Clair doing a great job of playing the post plant, and they will take it lead 10-3, taking second pistol.
Yeah, fortunately we can see where he's aiming, but unfortunately for him, he can't. So it is going to be St. Clair taking that pistol round. It means they will be going into the buy here. CSULB going to be forced into the save. Most likely means St. Clair will win this round. And we'll be going up 11-3 in this half. And, I mean, I can't stress enough how important this next gun round is going to be, because that really will tell whether this game is going to be over or whether California State will have a chance to try and come back.
Yeah, see if California State could make something out of these short corner shorties here. I have to imagine that's what they're going to try to play. Try to bait St. Clair into a heavy rush and jump out with the shorty and try to
look at them. Look at them.
Dang, look at the headshot on Casper to start, though. So actually really good start. So
look at the backside.
Oh, they're all hiding in Boathouse. Double back-to-back in Boathouse with the shorties. It will not work. Blossom will find both. Adamant strategy by CSU, but unfortunately Blossom was akin to it. They will get the bomb down, and now they have a 4v3 retake.
It was a good try. Blossom going to find a third as well. Just going to be the KO remaining. I like the thought process.
So
I
cute.
really do. But unfortunately, you're shorty. Blossom ran to the outside. The back of Bodos there. Blossom one gonna find 4 actually. Blossom could go for the ace here. I didn't realize there was 2 alive. Blossom could go for 5. Can he find this third person? VKN getting spotted out here. Wombat gonna chip down quite a bit. They know where he is. Are they gonna let Blossom
Send
go
Blossom.
for it? Send Blossom. Let him go in here. Smoke gonna come through. You see Blossom with knife out. Going for the Spectre. Gonna spray and pray. Can he find the 5th? No, wrecked. Gonna take him down. VKN will trade it out. A 4K for Blossom, but in the end will be shut down. 11-3 now for the side of St. Clair going into this next buy.
Those 2 Cal State members in Bodos was very reminiscent of Romeo and Juliet. Just hold hands and love each other until the last breath.
You know you're doomed. It doesn't matter how many kills you get. You know you're doomed eventually, but
back-to-back
you get to spend your last moments together. That's all that matters.
That's the Blossom ruining the nice wholesome moment there for the side of California State. But I like the idea, though. Honestly, if you're going to buy 2 shorties, what better way to go than back-to-back in Boathouse? Yeah. Blossom able to pick up the 4K. They did send him headhunting for the ace, unable to find it, but no matter for St. Clair. Full buy, except for half armor on one side of California State, so St. Clair is able to weather this round. This should pretty much wrap up the game. So St. Clair, you want to play safe and try to get a couple early picks and make this an easy fight for you guys.
I like that they're doing the same thing that California State did. They're just full rushing B, trying to get the plant down, trying to guarantee themselves at least forcing the other team into that post-plant scenario. Shots come through. Siege and Cross going to find 2, though. Cross going to find a 3rd as well into VKN. Hybrid 5 HP is going to find 1. Not going to be able to find the other. There's going to be Casper left. Is going to get 1 through Market. Rex can see him on site. Isn't going to be able to pick up the Vandal here for a moment. Spots out the Omen. Going to find the headshot. Can he find a 2nd? Here he is, but he's not going to be able to get the 3rd. It will be Cross finding his 3rd and clutching up the round. But St. Clair on the bonus find 4 kills.
Yeah, picking up the Vandal and killing 2 more members of CSU to add insult to injury definitely hurt them in the wallet and probably the mind a little bit, because they're like, hey, it's like 4v1. We have most of our guns still. And all of a sudden, Casper finds a kill, picks up the Vandal, drops 2 more, almost finds the 3rd and cleans the round up. So CSU barely escaping by the skin of their teeth. 11-4 now. They have a mixed buy. St. Clair going to full buy this and try to push CSU out of this lobby.
Oh, look at this friendship. I like it. Blossom and Wombat just chilling. 24-9 Casper right now. Absolutely popping off in this game. He will be holding mid here. St. Clair, looks like they want to go through A. Wombat, a couple missed shots on the Tang there. Go for the Deagle. Cross going to find VKN in mid, though. A good start for California State on this defensive round. Pressure going to come through. See there. Won't be, or into a catwalk. He's going to spot out 2 members. They aren't going to want to push through just yet. Still a 4v5.
Maybe a mid push from St. Clair. We haven't seen yet. Crust on the Owl Drone. We'll get a tag there on Blossom, so we'll find the kill on Wombat as well. Wombat, decent idea to swing out there after the tag. Not fully expecting, but Crust more than aware and ready for it. St. Clair now down to a 5v3. Chambers half health. They will use an Owl Drone of their own. They will spot out Crust. Crust will try to pull up. Casper will shut him down. If Blossom will find it as well. So now a 3v3 all of a sudden in St. Clair. They actually do have B site control if they decide to take it. I know they're kind of playing mid here, but if they fully commit to B here, they'll be able to get the bomb down and then make CSU play retake.
Casper 36 HP playing very aggressive here. Oh, he's going to wait. He's going to get some trigger discipline, but wrecked. Going to be able to find him in the end, but now it's a 2v2 scenario. Blossom going to pop the ult here. Going to be able to get sight. Not going to go down off it, so won't really get too much value out of that ult, unfortunately. But now you get bomb plant down. 2v2 scenario. Every player at full HP except for except for the Sova here.
Are gonna try to smoke out. They're gonna try to smoke out backside. Blossom is gonna flash out. Will end up getting the flash, but not on the Omen. Jett actually gets the kill, so didn't flash both. Gets tagged up and able to get dropped. Hybrid able to get the headshot. Knows one more has to be on site. The time is in their favor. Yeah, it does have the dart, so maybe just trying to play the dart on that bomb. Gonna try to play a lot. Defuse is gonna come through. Half of it will get stick, so Mark is gonna try to stick it. Might try to get the full stick. Mark almost able to get the kill, almost able to get the defuse, but Hybrid luckily there to shut it down just in the nick of time and with like 5 HP.
Really, really well played there. Good patience. Was able to find that kill, and I respect them going for the defuse.
Yes.
Like I said, pros don't fake. Did end up going for it, but will cost him his life and will cost the round for California State. Now St. Clair up 12-4 here. Just need one round when they will be full guns, a couple of light shields, while California State scrounging together whatever money they have to try and purchase something. The only one with a gun here. Oh, actually, there's a couple members with guns.
They're checking the couch cushion for chains, so don't get it twisted.
Just in case. I like Rex here. Does have the Blade Storm, as well as full armor. So they have a decent buy here. I definitely think they can, if they can find a couple value kills here early on, maybe pick up a Vandal. I think they definitely have a good chance here. Blossom going to be waiting in this corner. Going to peek it. Oh, going to pop it with a nade. Is going to get Blade Storm. No! Oh, he's going to miss the shots. That's going to be Blossom and Wombat and everyone finding kills for St. Clair. And now from a 5v5 to a 5v2 in the blink of an eye.
Another one of the cases where I so respect that play out of CSU, but man, when it doesn't work, it looks, you fall flat on your face in the most dramatic way fashion. And the CSU now down to just the Sova. Tour de Force is online if he decides. Hunter Fury online, not going to give a lot of value in a 3v1. Will get crossed up in heaven. Casper waiting there. 13-4 for St. Clair, and a very, very strong win if you're St. Clair.
Yeah, I definitely think through and through that whole game, St. Clair, both on defense and offense, looked really, really good. We didn't really get to see too much offense from them, unfortunately, but really solid defense for them. Really, the only thing that worked for California State that whole game was just rushing B and able to find rounds. That was really the only way they were able to get any kind of momentum. St. Clair everywhere else shut them down, whether it was through mid, through catwalk, through a site. Like, there was just no way they were able to get anything done, and really solid showing out of St. Clair.
Yeah, I legitimately think California only won 1 out of the 4 rounds when they had like more than one player alive. Every other time it was like a 1v0 and there was like 30 HP left on the board. So St. Clair doing an excellent job of running away with it again. Casper once again back-to-back days with damn near 400 ACS and over 100 eco. This guy can just do it all, and we saw excellent support. Look at the assist numbers from the rest of the Saints as well. This was just a textbook team effort. Cross sticking in there to mix up that top 5 straight in a row, but that just shows excellent team effort when you have 5 out of the top 6 from the same team.
Yeah, definitely everyone from St. Clair stepping up. We'll be going over to Haven as our next one. I don't know if we're taking a break between games. Yeah, so we are going to be having a little bit of intermission. Don't go anywhere. St. Clair, a solid win in their first game, going to Haven, map number 2. You don't want to miss it. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more St. Clair Valorant action.